Hey all, Kit here from Normal Minecart. Welcome back to another review, and today I'm reviewing episode 2 of the Devil May Cry anime. Now before I continue on with my review, I just want to explain how I'm going to be doing these reviews of shows now. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'll watch one episode. Okay, I can restart. This is how I'm going to review shows that release all the episodes at once, which, before I continue on, I'm not a big fan when streaming services or companies just release all the episodes all at once, because, believe it or not, but I like the suspense. I like having to wait for the next episode, especially if it's like, oh, here's a cliffhanger, you're going to have to wait for the next episode. Like, I like that, because it's like, it builds up hype. It's like, ooh, what's going to happen in the next episode? But now it's like, ooh, time to watch the next episode. So yeah, just personally, I like waiting for the next episode. So like, how I'm going to do this is I watch episode, take a break, then watch the next episode, take a break, watch the next episode, and it repeats until I finish the full series. So yeah. Anyways, episode 2 of the Devil May Cry anime. Once again, the animation and music in this episode pretty freaking good, and also Limp Bizkit's "Rollin'" is the main theme song of the intro. So I was wrong about, oh hey, maybe each intro will have a different song, because because I'm really excited to hear Evanescence Afterlife in the show. So yeah, but no, it didn't show up. But hey, I would hate that, because I do like Limp Bizkit's "Rollin'." It is one of my favorite songs. But yeah, like mentioned, animation great as usual, music also great as usual, and we are introduced to some new characters. Like the characters we are introduced to are these groups of bounty hunters, and I say groups because we have 4 groups of bounty hunters, with one of the groups being very special, as they are like the main ones overlooking the entire operation. They're basically the only demon hunters. So yeah, Sorry. I usually don't write a script for my review, so sometimes I pause and take a tad bit to think of what I'm going to say next. But hey, that's just a me thing, that's just a me thing. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, in this episode, Dante has his amulet stolen, which we're also, like, shown a clip of, like, or not a clip, but, like, there's a scene that shows, like, why Dante protects this amulet so much. It's because, like, oh, his mother gave it to him, and it's, like, the last thing that he has, because if you don't know, Dante is kind of an orphan. He doesn't really have any parents anymore. Okay, look, we all know that his brother Virgil is going to come back eventually, but, most of his family is, well, dead. But yeah, at the end of the episode, he gets captured by the remaining mercenary group, which is just a bunch of demon hunters. And honestly, I quite like their designs. I like their armor designs, especially like the one with the helmet that has like a Halo Spartan-like visor. And then there's this other chick who looks like she came out of like a DC comic. She looks pretty cool. And then we have like the main girl of the squad who has like these jet boots, and like it also is like revealed that, oh hey, we have these anti-demon bullets. Because, okay, you may be thinking, Kate, what's the difference between a bullet and an anti-demon bullet? Well, these anti-demon bullets have this type of, like, it has this type of liquid inside of it, where it's like, oh, if it interacts with the demon's DNA, it will cause them to explode. Which I feel like a certain armored someone from a famous first-person shooter game would probably want that really badly. Also, a little side tangent, but okay, it's shown in this episode that Dante has a healing factor, and also we know that Dante is a bit of a loudmouth. Now, do you also know who has a healing factor and is a loudmouth, and also uses swords? That's right, Deadpool. So yeah, look, I know it's probably never going to happen, but my god, I would love a Deadpool and Devil May Cry crossover. I want that to be real. I want that to happen. I know it's happened in one of the Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom games, but oh my god, please. Like, I know Marvel and Capcom can get along, but please, I beg of you, give us a Deadpool and Devil May Cry crossover. I beg of you. I want to see the interactions between Dante and Deadpool. That would be amazing. But yeah. Oh, also, Deadpool fighting demons, that would be pretty freaking sweet. But anyways, back on topic. Yeah, I quite like this episode. Even if, yes, White Rabbit doesn't appear in the episode. But hey, he is mentioned. And also, there are no politics mentioned in this episode. So it's not going to be a theme in all the episodes where it's like, oh, politics. It's not going to be like that in all episodes, thankfully. Which, again, not really a problem because, like I mentioned in the previous review I made, or the review of the previous episode, art usually gets political here and there, and it's something you can't really completely ignore. But yeah, I give this episode 6 out of 7 stars. It's pretty good, I liked it, and I cannot wait to watch the 3rd episode. Hold on, let me take a little swig. Anyways, that was it for the... oh, man. Anyways, that was it for this review. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye! Traveling through the universe, the galaxy, in a distant world. We're here today.